What up? What up? What up? What up? It's your boy Big Vern at the App Stupid Studios. App like you got some sense. Smash the like and subscribe button. We like it when you do that here. Also, share the show. Share the show and grow the audience. Having a good time rocking and rolling. And it's because of you all that we keep putting out content that's worth having a discussion around. We don't do debates because that's just two people yelling in a room and it's more performance art. You don't get anything out of it. You don't get any nuance. And that's what we're here for, is the nuance of a new conversation. Or, hey, look, you enlighten me. I might learn something today that I didn't know. However, on the docket today, Cam Newton, he's involved in a brawl with 7 people at a 7-on-7 football tournament in Atlanta. We have the NCAA. They can't enforce any of the rules in the NIL. A federal judge ruled against them. Also, EA Sports, it's in the game. They're making a new football game, college football game this summer, and they have to pay the players. So that should be fun. Also, we have Matt Campbell, Iowa State Cyclones. He's hiring his longtime assistant to the offensive coordinator position, and he's also bringing some other coaches to town. We'll talk about that. And Mike Norville, Florida State's own. They made it rain on him. His contract finally actually got out and it got leaked. Find out how much money that they're paying Mike Norville. So we'll go ahead and get to it when we come back from an unofficial sponsor break. This is Big Vern at App Stupid. Yes, Planet Fitness, Big Fitness Energy. Download the app or visit your good people online. Planet Fitness, visit your good people or get online and sign up for a membership. Planet Fitness, Big Fitness Energy. It is also a judgment-free zone. So going back, we'll start with Cam Newton here at the top of the hour. This one comes from CBS Sports, Brian DiArdo. The article reads, Cam Newton was in the middle of a skirmish during an 18 and under 7-on-7 football tournament in Atlanta. The former league MVP was seen on camera Sunday fighting off several people who were members of a participating team, TSP. Now, for those people who don't know what TSP is Top Shelf Performance, a national program. TSP also trains receivers across youth, high school, and NFL levels. So the recruits for this national program were fighting with Cam Newton. Way to sink that brand. Why would 7 people need to jump Cam Newton? Newton, the founder of C1N, a professional sports organization who took part in the 7-on-7 tournament. Despite the fight, Newton's team won the tournament. So you had a team with a national brand have 7 boneheads that got into it with Cam Newton. And not only did he handle himself and you all didn't even knock his head off, y'all lost the game. Y'all lost the game and y'all lost the fight. High five you. It's ridiculous. Now, here's the problem that you have. A group of young men who have been raised by... let's stop. Stop the train. What the video showed was these people trying to attack Cam Newton. And even though Cam's in the middle of this skirmish with these guys and security guards came over there, at what point, as parents, do you correct these young men? Because I'm sure these young men, their parents were there. Or a parent. At what point do you sit up here and chastise your child for trying to put his hands on a grown man. Then things don't get isolated because Cam Newton also had his own team playing in that game up against that team. And it doesn't say if Cam is the coach. It doesn't say what Cam affiliation is with his team. Sometimes when you have these celebrities and they have any kind of team or anything like that, you really don't see the celebrity there with the team until it's on like a national level of some sort. But that being said, that's not the case. These children have no business putting their hands on a grown man. Only the super ignorant would sit there and be like, these kids were standing on business. Because that's what the whole yesterday was about. Oh, these kids are standing on business. These kids are assholes. That's the first thing that every parent teaches their child, is to keep your hands to yourself. But in these 7 individuals, they didn't get that memo. It's a combination of things. It's a combination of not having respect. It's a combination of lack of parenting. Because when I was that age, I never went up against a grown man. I never once thought I could put my hands on a grown man, no matter what he said to me. How fragile do you have to be mentally to try and put your hands on somebody? What could he have said that got all 7 of you guys in y'all feelings and so emotional? And you not only emotional, you didn't win the fight. It's beyond stupidity. It's beyond buffoonery. And Cam Newton is well within his rights to go ahead and press charges on you guys. And now you're on the system. And so the sentiment from some folks was like, Cam doesn't need to go ahead and call the police. It was a police officer that was on hand. And I'm sitting here saying to myself, okay, well, we got to teach these kids that your decisions have consequences. And that's part of the reason why those kids got to do what they wanted to do. They didn't have any fear of any consequences. So yeah, if I'm Cam, I'll call the police on them. Hey, look, I'm pressing charges against all of them. I don't care if it's going to cost you whatever college is looking at you. I mean, I'm sure if a college was looking at any of these kids, that's up in smoke. Because they can't trust you. We can't trust you in a 7-on-7 atmosphere. What happens when we go 11-on-11 and we're in the season and you happen to be at a college bar dealing with some fans and some diehards that are overcritical of your gameplay? Because they're not celebrities. They're not Cam Newton. You're going to attack them because you're highly emotional, super sensitive, and you don't know how to conduct yourself as a man. Just an unfortunate string of events. However, hopefully these young men can grow from this situation. I hope that these young men have enough guff and steadfast to apologize to Cam Newton for however things got out of control. I hope their parents have enough common sense and enough fortitude to apologize to Cam as well. It's just unfortunate that all of these things have happened. Cam Newton, continue to do what you do for your youngsters. Hopefully you can provide other opportunities. Don't let the actions of 7 boneheads affect the majority of kids that you help, because they don't speak for the majority. There's a small minority of ignorant people who always seem to grab the spotlight and be casted as the sentiment of the masses. So, yeah, do what you will with that. We'll be back at the bottom of the hour. This is Big Vern at App Stupid.